Are you a fan of anime?
Typically aimed at adults as well as children. What other demographic is there?
And cats.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. Does your feline harbour dreams of dipping her paw into a pool of fish?
A podcast for cats.
That'd be quite good, actually.
It would, wouldn't it?
I think that would be quite good.
And tonight on the Tuesday show, we've got Ginger.
I haven't had Frosties for a long time.
Neither have I.
Mainly because I'm not 12.
Or a tiger.
Or a tiger.
That's fine. I'll go and get a Scotch egg from the spa.
And scene.
Welcome to the Tuesday show with CJ and Ted.
I was looking at my friends list on Discord.
Yeah.
Got lots of people on here that I don't know who they actually are.
Well, how have you got them then?
I have no idea. I assume I spoke to them at some point, and we were friends at some point. But like that. So I've got a name on here, Kimber409. I don't, not a clue. Could not tell you who that is. Some people I do know. So like, there's some people from like the role playing communities that I'm in. There's one here, XYSTE. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's not really helpful if that's the username.
Exactly.
I take it they don't have pictures. They have sort of
one of them's a coffee cup.
Helpful.
The other one is some weird anime type character. Gives me no indication of who they actually are. So yeah, weird.
Are you a fan of anime?
Not in its most accepted sense of the term, no. But depending who you talk to, anything that is animated could be called anime. I think that's a load of trash myself. I think anime is kind of limited to, that Pokemon type animation, and shows or films or something that are in that style, when there's some kind of action scene where they'll do that and they go, wow, or something. But then the background goes like a different colour with like the lines on it to signify motion, that kind of thing. That's what I class as anime, and no, I don't really like it.
Okay.
Not really my style.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, me neither.
Okay, next topic.
Yep.
No, anime. I think it's a. I think like most things, it's an acquired taste. Like I say, it just isn't really my thing.
Yeah.
One of my brothers loves anime. He tries to recommend varying anime TV shows to me, and every time I see them, it just reminds me of Pokemon. And I'm just like, I can't get on board with it. The fact that like their mouths move, in one speed, but what's coming out like the sound that's supposed to come out doesn't really match the mouth movement, and I struggle with that.
Yeah.
It's almost lazy. We're just going to do this animation like this, and put whatever words we want over the top, But it also reminds me of Japanese like kung fu films and that that have been overdubbed in English.
Yeah.
The mouth movement does not bear any resemblance to the sound that you're hearing. Yeah, and it's almost like you need to get stoned or blind drunk just to make it kind of make sense. That's how I feel about anime. Yeah. But I like cartoons. I'm happy with cartoons. I keep wanting to say adult cartoons, but every time I say that, I just think it's some weird, crazy porn thing.
That's what I think of when I think of anime.
Now,
I immediately think of things that people draw because if it was real, they would go to prison.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too specific.
So I feel like you've done some research into this.
I've not done any research into this, but And that's probably why. It's probably a misconception, based on a stereotype.
Yeah.
But anime just has that kind of, that look about it.
What do they call it? Like hentai porn or something like that? Something like that. So I'm just Googling anime, by the way, not hentai porn.
Right, okay.
Just wanted to make that bit clear. Literally, like the first things that comes up is anime girls, anime girl beauty, anime girl school uniform.
Mm.
So, I mean, come on.
And that's the point at which I think anime is not for me.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I would be a little suspicious of anybody that said that they were into it.
Yeah. A style of Japanese film and television animation typically aimed at adults as well as children.
Hmm.
So I think they could have just shortened that to a style of Japanese film and television animation.
Yeah.
Typically aimed at adults as well as children. What other demographic is there?
And cats.
Yeah. That's brilliant. Oh, compare with manga. What's manga? We found a rabbit hole here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
We may well have
manga, a style of Japanese comic book and graphic novel, typically aimed at adults as well as children. Christ. Okay. Hentai.
You could almost say people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's aimed at people. Here we go. Hentai. A genre of Japanese manga and anime characterized by overtly sexualized characters and sexually explicit images and plots. So, therefore we can say anime is basically porn. Cartoon porn.
That
Japanese,
is the conclusion.
Japanese cartoon porn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We've come to the conclusion on that one. Anime.
The Japanese are weird anyway, aren't they?
Well,
I used to love watching like Tarrant on TV, and most of the stuff that he would ever show it comes from Japan, and you're like, this is weird, man. It's just absolutely, just totally weird.
Yeah, they're endurance things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have to look at like Takeshi's Castle and those kind of shows. Have you ever seen Takeshi's Castle?
Yeah.
It's Japanese, but it's basically like a Ninja Warrior type thing, where what do they call them? Contestants, compete to win the grand prize, but they end up doing some weird ass stuff, like that they'll have to go through some crazy obstacle courses, or like the bit that I remember from Takeshi's Castle is they kind of all end up driving, tiny little one-person tanks that fire paintballs. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun, but you look at it, you just can't. This is weird, man.
But all I think of is people being, stuck at the end of a rope, and they're trying to pull with all their might to get to the other side whilst being hit with the birch on their, arseless chaps or they're wearing, and it is
chaps.
It's just something that's just unbearable, and you wouldn't want to do. Not for any prize money.
If you're stone cold sober, it's a tough watch. It really is. If you're high or you're drunk, I imagine it's incredibly entertaining.
Yeah.
I've seen Takeshi's Castle and just been like, what is this? This is just, no, I'm good, thanks.
I've got a question. We nearly touched upon it, but are there television programs, be they cartoons or anything else, that are designed specifically for cats?
I don't know.
Or dogs, or other animals.
I've heard of something like that. It's like, so when you go out to work during the day, you can leave the TV on, and it's designed specifically to keep your pets entertained or something.
It's the sort of thing that it wouldn't surprise me if it existed, but I've never actually heard of.
Oops. TV for cats. Calming TV for cats. Cat TV. My Garden Birds. Relaxing nature music for cats to sleep. In my experience, cats don't need any help getting to sleep.
No, they're quite good at that.
They need help staying asleep at 4 o'clock in the morning, but getting to sleep is generally not a problem for them. Yeah, so it looks like there's a whole YouTube channel called Cats TV, which is weird. 5. Okay, I'm looking at this. Cattime.com.
Cats what?
Cattime.com.
Oh, right, yeah.
5 streaming shows to entertain your cat. Number 1, birds chirping in autumn. And it's literally just birds on a stump chirping. Let your indoor cat get in on all the rustic beauty of the fall season by checking out this video featuring red-breasted birds hopping in and out of the screen and chirping. Apparently, it's just the sort of action to relax your cat. Okay. Number 2, TV for cats. Does your cat seem to suffer from bouts of anxiety or stress when you leave the house? Well, try leaving TV for cats running next time you pop out or head to work. Along with soothing visuals, the footage includes a symphonic soundtrack designed to instill calm and serene feelings in your cat.
Oh.
Again, in my experience, cats don't really care if you've gone out or not, as long as you give them the food that they want when they want it.
Also,
they don't care if you come and go.
Also, in my experience of cats, I would have thought that a television program for cats, which is basically birds chirping, that would excite them rather than relax
I'll say that send them nuts, I reckon.
Yeah.
Mental. Cat Game at number 3. Cat Game is based around the simple premise. Black mice scurry across a yellow cheese-themed backdrop with the intention of catching the attention of your cat. With nearly 14 million views to date, it's a formula that seems to be working, although don't blame me if your beloved feline scratches up your iPad or computer screen. More action, a fish-themed version is also available to play. Swimming Fish for Cats comes in at number 4.
Yeah.
Does your feline harbour dreams of dipping her paw into a pool of fish? All in the name of sport. Well, Swimming Fish for Cats might be exactly what your cat is after, as a large number of fish sashay across the screen for a whopping 3 hours.
Wow.
I mean, what happens after the 3 hours? Let's say you've got out to work. What happens after those 3 hours? Do you have to teach the cat how to press the restart button?
Do they have to? You have to train your cat to press the skip ad button.
I was just about to say that. I was like, now look here, cat. If you need to watch it again, you just have to press this button. But you'll need to watch an advert first. But don't worry, after 5 seconds, you'll be able to press this button and you can skip them, and then you can carry on doing what you're doing.
Do you know what? It does make me think that maybe we're missing a trick, and we're just completely wasting our time with the Tuesday show on YouTube, and perhaps we should be doing cat-focused entertainment, a podcast for cats.
Viewers, go grab your cat, and you can get them to watch Fish for 5 seconds now.
What do you think then? A cat themed podcast for cats.
So. I'm not
not by cats, by us, but for cats.
Meow,
meow. Oh, for cats.
Meow.
Yes. we can have guest cats on.
Yes, absolutely. That'd be quite good, actually.
It would, wouldn't it?
I think that would be quite good.
And tonight on the Tuesday show, we've got Ginger.
See, I was thinking bigger. I was thinking, and tonight we get to welcome Simon's cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. Next week, Garfield. I now can't think of any other famous cats.
Henry's cat.
Who's Henry's cat?
Henry's cat is from the 80s, He's a little yellow cat, and he and his friend Chris Rabbit get up to all sorts of adventures.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I got it.
And he's got quite a distinctive voice. He says, "Oh, Chris Rabbit, let's go on the number 7 bus and go to America."
Is he voiced by Alan Carr?
No. I don't think I did that justice then, but
it's fine.
But no, Henry's Cat. That's a fun show.
Top Cat.
Who?
You can have Top Cat.
Yeah, Top
Cat. Yeah, we can have Top Cat come on.
Yeah, it was good. Pink Panther.
Yeah. Pink Panther. Yeah. See, now we're thinking broader. I like this. This is good. We could have Clarence the Lion from the Magic Roundabout.
Okay.
Clarence the Cross-Eyed Lion.
I think there's also Timmy the Tiger.
Yeah. We have Tony the Tiger as well.
And Tony.
He's great.
Yeah, they're great.
I think we should do it. Make a note of it.
I'll make a note of that.
Timestamp it.
I
in case someone else has the same idea.
I've got a question. Do you like Frosties?
I haven't had Frosties for a long time.
Neither have I.
Mainly because I'm not 12.
Or a tiger.
I think I like Frosties. I think I prefer Crunchy Nut, but I think I like Frosties.
That's the thing for me, though. I feel like Crunchy Nut was the death of... Like Video killed the radio star, I feel like Crunchy Nut killed the Frosties star.
Crunchy Nut killed Tony the Tiger.
No. No. Listeners, viewers, Crunchy Nut did not kill Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger is alive and well in the retired tiger thing home. And he's sitting there watching autumn birds chirping.
On repeat.
On repeat.
He still can't figure out how to skip the ads, though.
But they are great.
Yeah. No, I haven't had Frosties for a long time. But then again, I don't eat breakfast cereal that much. Actually, no, not at all anymore.
No.
I don't really remember the last time I ate a breakfast cereal. But no, I think I grew up and discovered Crunchy Nut. And also discovered that, because I live on my own, I could eat as much of it as I wanted, and no one could stop me.
It would never occur to me to even buy cereal, let alone eat it.
No, I don't buy it.
The only time that I would eat cereal is if I have had a very poor night at a hotel and felt that I really needed to get my money back, and I'm going to do that through the buffet.
So at which point, are you eating cereal, or are you just going straight for the cooked breakfast?
I'll go straight for the cooked breakfast, but if there's any room left, I'm going to have a bowl of cereal with several cereals thrown in.
Did you ever do, so going back to when we were in the organisation, and we'd go away for a weekend or a week's camp or something, we'd go in the mess, or you'd go in the mess in the morning, and I saw some people, I never did this because I didn't really understand it, but some people would go in, they'd get their cooked breakfast, but they'd also get with a little variety pack of cereals as well.
Yeah.
And what they would do is they would eat the cooked breakfast first, and then eat the cereal. Did you ever do that?
No.
No, and I never did that, and I couldn't wrap my head around people that did. I'm like, surely you want your cereal first and then the cooked breakfast.
I don't think you
just
want
pick
cereal.
one.
I think if you're eating a cooked breakfast, you don't need cereal. And most of the cereals, no matter what they say on the packet, are just corn and sugar.
It's full of sugar.
And nobody needs that, especially if you've got a proper breakfast.
No, that's right. I don't think I ever ate a bowl of cereal whenever we were away. Whenever I visited station, I never ate cereal because I'm a greedy fat person and I enjoy bacon a lot. So I would always get a full fry up. Until Pay As You Dine turned up, and it was like, oh no, you can't have more than 2 proteins or whatever it was. whatever crap they were trying to pull there, you know.
That's fine. I'll go and get a Scotch egg from the spa.
Yeah, literally. 2 in 1. Hey. Plus carbs. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I used to watch, and these are like regular service personnel, so people who live in the mess or live on station. You know, they work for the, you know, for the armed forces full time, and they would get a fried breakfast and a bowl of cereal. Which is, I struggled to wrap my head around that one. It was weird. And scene.
That was The Tuesday Show.
Get in touch with us. All the links are in the description. And until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.